On episode 65 of the Wannabe podcast, Ryan reluctantly takes a break from playing Dota Auto Chess to introduce the show.
Welcome to the One Up Me podcast. I am Jordan Sims, and with me, as always, is my best friend, Ryan Smith.
We switched roles! I introduced the podcast, and Jordan's doing this thing that I normally do.
Yep. With me, as always, that sensual man is Ryan Smith.
Did you say sensual or sexual?
Sensual. I hope I used that word correctly.
Sensual is like a softer version of sexual, right?
I would believe so, yes.
Yeah.
So.
Because it's kind of similar, but different.
It is. So. Yeah.
How'd your card games go today?
It went okay. I need to read my cards more. So if y'all didn't know.
Oh, that's true. You already talked about this. I forgot.
We did, yeah. So I played in a card fight Vanguard tournament today. I think I got 5th or 6th. I don't really know.
You gotta know, man. You gotta know, because then you gotta set the bar higher.
Well, I just got 2nd in the ARG tournament.
So you need to go the other way.
I know. I need to go back. I need to go back up. And yeah, I just misplayed today. I didn't read one of my cards. Like I read it, but I didn't read the second effect, or I guess the rest of the sentence.
The second effect, like you lose?
No, the second effect was, well, pretty much I should have attacked with another card, and then I did the attacks in the wrong order, so I missed a trigger, and so I could have done like 6 attacks, and I ended up only doing 5, so it just kind of cost me the game, sort of a thing.
Did you get any money?
No.
Did you make anybody cry?
Kinda. I did 6 crits in one turn.
Yeah.
So that was kind of cool.
Means, but it sounds like somebody cried.
Yeah. Well, I played against one of our mutual friends. He has like this really crazy fish deck where they get super big. It's like 78k monsters and stuff, and so it's kind of crazy.
Guess who it is?
Sure.
Tyler.
Nope.
I have no idea.
The king of all weeaboos.
I thought you said mutual friend.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Oh, got him.
Yeah.
I got him.
But that was fun. I'm excited for the new Kagero support that's coming out next weekend, actually.
Now, what's a Kagero?
So a Kagero...
Is that like a Pokemon?
Yeah, kind of. So in Vanguard, there's clans, and the Kagero...
What's a Vanguard?
So a Vanguard, if you use your imagination...
Vanguard is an anime, right?
Yes.
Yes.
This is a card game based off the anime. And
like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The best card game ever.
Yeah.
Don't let your kids play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, don't let your children play card games.
I mean, I was going to say it's cocaine. It's not quite cocaine.
It's almost cocaine. It's really addictive, but...
What were you gonna say, though?
I
swear there was something.
It's fine.
I guess it wasn't that important.
It wasn't. I'm still kind of traumatized. There was glass all over my room.
Oh, yeah. We can talk about that. Jordan, he had 3 or 4 golf balls hit his window. We live near a golf course, and he walked into his, after getting 5th place, he walked into his room this afternoon, and there was a big hole in his window.
Yeah, sorry. I'm on Amazon right now buying.
I was trying to figure out what you were doing.
No, I'm buying a golf ball catcher, like an indoor golf ball. It's an outdoor
You're gonna
thing.
set it upside.
Yep.
Are they gonna fix your window?
Oh yeah, they should.
I would assume.
Yeah, they should fix
it. When they told you, you told me that they it seemed like they didn't know when they were gonna be able to get to it.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
I was like, you need to get to it now. Is when you need to get to it.
Yeah, so I just put some tape and cardboard on it and stuff. But I just bought one of those. It's those things like they have in baseball to catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same thing, but it's for golf.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put it outside my window.
Is it massive like they have in the Major League Baseball?
It's actually
like 40 feet tall.
Excuse me, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
It's like 25 feet.
Jeez.
No, sorry, not 20. Sorry, 25 inches high, and then like. So it's
like holy shit. Okay, that's a little more reasonable.
Yeah, so it's big enough to cover like the bushes in the window and stuff.
What baffles me, I mean, the people around here must be really good at golf, right? Because Jordan lives next to the green, which if you don't know anything about golf, you do not hit the ball hard on the green. You hit it with a putter, and you don't want to hit it in the air.
True.
So they hit it over a fence, like 30 feet, excuse me, on the green. Unless someone's just way off, just smacking it.
Yeah, I'm just thankful that it was just my window and it wasn't any of the art.
Glad you weren't in the room.
Yeah, That's what a lot of people were saying. Glad you weren't in the room and stuff. But I'm more thankful that none of my art on my wall got messed up because that would have been really annoying
What if it had burst through the window when you were there, knocked you on the head, and you like flailed against the wall and knocked all the paintings and all your art and the art shattered, like the glass cases and the shattered, and they cut all your art up and they cut your face up.
I would go out there, glass and blood all over me, hop the fence.
You just hobble
and strangle. I would strangle the person almost to death, and then
you wouldn't have the strength to do it, to completely to death.
Yeah, exactly. And then I would drag them inside my room and rub their face across the glass.
And then you both die.
Yeah, probably. I'd be suffering a lot of blood loss.
That sounds like the end of an anime.
Exactly. So, yeah. But
I've also been playing some Artifact. I see.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying that card game. Mostly because I can build any deck I want, and so it's nice just to be able to...
Yeah, we both bought all the... I bought all the cards too. I know I was thinking about it last time, but...
Yeah, so we both own all the cards in Artifact. This one guy the other night was like, if you're gonna net deck, at least learn how to play the deck.
I'm trying.
It's like, I'm trying. And then I found out there was a 2-part YouTube video that is 45 minutes each.
Holy crap.
On the deck.
Nope.
And I listened to about 10 minutes of it this morning, and then I was like, I don't want to listen to any more of this. I'll just figure it out how to play it. It's not that hard.
That reminds me of when I first started, attempted to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Several years ago. I tried to play Burning Abyss, and I had no idea what the hell was going on in that deck, so I played I guess, I don't know if I'm dumb or if the deck's crazy complicated. But I was playing it online, and I never bought it. There's like some Yu-Gi-Oh! Like fan made things that you can do, and I was playing on one of those, so I ended up playing Ritual Beasts instead.
That's a cool deck. Yeah, I've been enjoying Artifact. I try to play it like once a day. It's
you got to get that win streak going so you can get some. I mean, I don't know what you're gonna buy.
I don't. There's nothing for me to buy until they come out with the new expansion, which may or may not happen. It kind of feels like Valve just kind of went.
I was watching somebody stream, and they were talking about how Artifact is kind of dead, and then somebody, I have no idea who it was. I have no idea if they have any idea what they're talking about. But he read out aloud somebody's comment that was something along the lines of, it's getting a little bit more alive, I guess. So I have no idea though. Honestly, I played a little bit this week too. I only played like 4 or 5 matches. I think I won about half of them. And then I was going to play several hours ago before we started the podcast. And it took more than 2 minutes or so to find a match. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do this. So I played some Apex.
Nice. Okay. I also played some Apex. Season 2 is Among Us.
I like it.
I do too. It's refreshing. It's nice.
It's actually, things that I want in the Battle Pass.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you buy it, by the way?
I still haven't.
Really?
I could have just not spent like $20 and bought that golf ball thing, but I figured it's better. I figured it's better safe than sorry to have that.
I really feel like if we're gonna live on a golf course,
they should provide those for us.
Provide it for us.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it is like kind of a sorry excuse for a golf course, got an apartment complex.
That's right. But
yeah, that sucks. I guess I'm almost proud of you in a way though, because you didn't just go, yep, get it.
Yeah, I am thinking about it. It's cool enough that there is stuff in there that I want, and it kind of enticed me to get it, but I still haven't. Cause
you got that Watson. You got Watson though, and you got the
correct
the Twitch skin.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if we mentioned that last week, but if we did not, Watson, the new hero, and one of the guns, I can't remember which one it is. Do you remember?
I don't. I want to say, I can't remember what it is. I think it's maybe a light machine gun.
Yes. Anyway, but they both have skins. If you're a
Twitch Prime.
If you link your Twitch Prime account, and also they have. It looks like there's going to be a skin for Bangalore.
Yeah.
And a couple more coming up.
Exactly.
So
it looks like there's three or four more rewards you can get from linking your Amazon account to Twitch.
Yeah. I have no idea when they come out or what they're going to look like.
Exactly.
But yeah, I like it.
I like it's like I said, it's refreshing. And that's the easiest way to describe what it's like playing. Although it did take us a while to actually play together. Like me and Ryan and one of our other friends.
That's right. We had
that was just
a mutual friend. We tried to play together. Apparently, there's some kind of error on your side.
Yeah, it was just, and it was error. What is it called?
There was a few errors going around.
Yeah,
apparently.
whatever they're called. Yeah, I'm sure if you play Apex, apparently some people get it like 20 times a day, more if not more.
Yeah, and now people are still getting kicked. I was watching Shroud, and he got kicked from the server.
Yeah.
And he was saying something, something like, "I get this happens to me like 20 times a day."
Yeah.
Like, that's annoying.
Exactly. So I do want to play Apex more. I'm working a new job now. It's pretty much the same schedule I was working before. Just nights essentially, in like 5 or 6 days a week. So not that bad.
Yeah, I definitely want to play more than I did last season. Did you see there's like now I feel like I'm saying like a lot. There's these emotes when you're diving. That
I saw those. When I first heard about them, I thought I didn't consider them being character locked, but they are.
Yeah.
Which is
of course it makes sense that it makes sense that the character locked because the
animation's different for everybody.
Yeah, and they fit each person's personality.
Exactly.
But Wraith is really cool, but of course she's kind of like the poster child.
Yeah.
There I go saying like again. She's the poster child of the game, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And hers is really cool, and you don't get hers until one of the very last levels.
True, which I think is like level 90 or 95 or something. Yeah. I will say for the daily challenges, I tried doing Octanes, and I actually kind of enjoy playing them.
What is Octane? What was it?
It was get 3 kills with Octane, and then I forgot what the other daily challenge was for me with Octane. I think it was like get 2 headshots or something. It was 2 headshots and then 3 kills.
I love Octane.
And then something else. I saw, if you've been listening to the show for a while, I'm still trying to figure out who my quote main is.
You do change a lot.
I do. I'm trying to figure out.
You need like 2 or 3 people that you play.
Exactly. I'm pretty good with Pathfinder, I'd say. I want to be good with Cossack, but they just need.
Well, he's not good.
I know.
I feel like I audibly sigh every time Jordan picks Caustic.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he can hear me or not.
I feel it.
I just.
I will say
Caustic's good, man.
Yeah. I really enjoy Mirage, how he plays, mostly just because it's kind of how I'd act if I was in Apex.
Terrified?
Kind of.
I do kind of like how he. He's
he
acts cocky, but at the same time, it kind of feels like he's just a little douche that's scared.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So I like his playstyle. I don't really care for Gibraltar. I'm just trying to figure out where my place is.
There was a Pathfinder. I've been trying to play some Pathfinder too because swinging around is pretty fun.
Oh, it's super fun.
There was, I was trying to get some challenges down for him.
Mm-hmm.
One of them was you had to get 10 teammates to ride your
zipline.
Yeah, and I kept dying. I swear, either I would die early before I could get my ult off more than a few times, or my teammates just wouldn't ride it. They just run alongside it. What are you doing?
Oh, I found out something interesting. I forgot where I heard it, but I know it's a fact. During the ranked match of Apex, the Storm does more damage.
Really?
Yes, considerably much.
Well, and I know they quote unquote like buffed the Storm, but did that not apply to the ranked and?
It did, but in the ranked, it does more damage apparently.
Really?
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know the damage equivalent to comparison wise, but I do know it does more damage. Like ring, I got called in ring 1 the other day, and it was like.
The rings do way more damage than they used to, which I kind of like. I've won more. I don't know how many I've won, but I've won a few, which is more than I won the entire
season 1.
Season 1, but that might be because I stopped so early on.
Yeah.
I wanted to say one of the daily challenges, quote unquote, for Pathfinder was play Pathfinder.
Wow.
I'm gonna do that. I'll do that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you gotten to silver yet?
I am in bronze. I'm in the bronze right before silver. So
bronze 1. I think it goes 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I'm in 3 then.
Okay.
So yeah. Now that
I don't think it counts up. I think it goes. I think you start out in 4. 4 is the lowest.
Yeah. So I just now recently because I realized that you can keep playing ranked, so I'm just gonna always play ranked now.
Oh yeah, so. I like the fact that you don't in bronze you don't have to pay. So if you don't know to play in ranked, you have to pay RP or ranked points, and you don't have to pay that if you're in bronze. So you're guaranteed if you play to get out of bronze. And in silver, you only have to pay 1, and then it goes up a little, I think, each tier.
Mm-hmm.
So I am in silver 4. I mean, I think I'm almost in silver 3. So I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it a lot. It feels like I have much more to do, much more to look forward to. And if I get bored just playing, I can, if nothing else, obviously I could quit. But I can also try to do some of the challenges.
Exactly.
Different heroes.
Yeah, that's my thing. I don't feel I have to do the challenges in some other games. You know, get on, grind the daily challenges, get the rewards. I just get on and I play. So I've been doing that, and I also beat my friend Pedro this week.
That game looks. Oh, excuse me. That game looks really cool.
It is so much fun.
You get it on Switch?
I did get it on Switch, yeah. And it's really, like I said, it's really enjoyable. The combat's awesome. The weapons they give you is really cool. It's super short. I honestly think it's probably under 5 hours, if that.
Is there any replay value?
No.
No.
I'd say no.
It looks really fun though. It looks very fast.
Yeah,
very. I guess Hotline Miami-esque.
Yeah, I'd say that's a fair comparison to do so with that. And that's about it for what I've been playing.
Okay, really? Oh wait, I was thinking. Wait, you've got more stuff on here, but I was looking at my own list.
Oh, I did pick up some comics. I'm still looking for a bookshelf. Still can't find one that I like that'll fit for the things I'm looking for.
Gotta find something special. Well, you bought one, but it turned out...
I did. I bought a bookshelf.
That was dookie.
It was dookie. It was stinky stupid. It was from Walmart, and I put it all together, and one of the boards was cut like a half an inch too long.
Which destroys the whole thing, obviously.
And it's not like I could re-drill the holes and put it correctly because, I don't have a saw.
That's work you don't want to do.
Exactly.
You pay for it to be right.
Yeah.
It's when you go to a restaurant, you don't... They bring out your steak wrong. You don't pull out a pan and start cooking it more.
Exactly.
I know you don't cook steak with a pan, but whatever. You can, but...
Yeah, I get what you're saying, though. Yeah. Yes. So that sucked. So I'm probably just going to find a bookshelf, like on Facebook Marketplace or
Amazon,
Goodwill.
Baby.
I thought about it.
Amazon Prime Day is coming up, and I think it's the 15th and the 16th of this month.
Yep.
And I'm looking for some... because I have a queen size bed now.
Sheets.
And I got to get some sheets because... my brother had some old sheets that he said, you just use these, until you get some new ones. And then I went to put them on my bed, and they were full size.
Ooh.
So, yeah, that did not work. It worked for a few nights, but then eventually it just kind of flung off.
Yeah.
So I just ended up taking the sheets off. So I'm probably going to look on Amazon on that day. They're not, I think Amazon has like their own brand.
Oh, yeah.
Amazon Basics of sheets for like $20. Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe I can go on there on Prime Day and get some sheets and a comforter because I want some. I kind of want some. What color did they use? Graphite or onyx color, kind of dark gray. I really like that color.
Be cool.
But my comforter that I have. The one thing, last year my brother's idiot dog. To be fair, he was a puppy, but he chewed up. Well, he didn't chew a hole in it. He was playing with a toy or something on my bed. And he scratched a hole in the comforter, so I need to get a new one.
I don't know what I'm going to buy on Prime Day. Maybe I'll get an Amazon tablet so I can read comics on it.
Yeah. If I didn't have my iPad Mini 2, which is kind of perfect for what I want it for, I'd probably get that because I love Android and I love Windows, but they're not known for tablets, so
no, not at all.
It's kind of strange.
So. I use a Surface Pro for the podcast when we're on the go and stuff. And I have another Surface Pro, but it's the Windows RT version. And it is terrible.
Oh, is that really old one that your dad gave you or something?
Yeah. It is. It won't do anything. It's trash. And I was like, I could read comics on there. And I was like, I bet it won't even load Comixology. And so I'm just going to get an Amazon tablet.
Jake was talking every time I tell him that I read it on my iPad Mini. Mm-hmm. He says something to the tune of, "Why don't you just use your Surface?" And I tell him, one, this thing is like 13 inches,
huge. Yeah.
It weighs like 3 pounds. I don't want to hold this above my face at night.
Exactly. And
two, it's a Windows. There's no app. I mean, there might be a Comixology app on the Windows Store. Yeah, exactly. Windows Store is trash, by the way. It's horrible.
Oh gosh, yeah.
But I would just rather. Why would I not read it on my iPad?
So I haven't decided if I'm going to get the Amazon HD 10 or whatever, or they just came out with a new 7-inch. I feel like they're always coming out with a new 7-inch.
They are.
So I don't know if I'm going to get the 7-inch or the 10-inch.
I bet you get a really good deal on Prime.
That's
Day.
why I'm waiting.
Yeah.
I almost bought one the other day, and I was like, I never really want to spend this. So, I'll figure it out.
You played any more Vita? Are you still...
No, I'm still butthurt about the Vita, man. I just need to suck it up and just play it.
If you want to give me Sly Cooper, I can just beat it, man.
No, I need to do it.
I really like Sly Cooper, but...
Me playing Sly Cooper, I feel, is more important than me playing Sunshine, which I will get back to. It's just, I've had a hate and a disgust for Sly Cooper for so long that I just need to give him a chance.
It's so weird that you thought Sly Cooper was Kingdom Hearts.
No, I didn't. What happened is, for those of you that don't know, there was this store back in the day that was called Blockbuster.
Oh man, he's going back in the time capsule,
and
baby.
you could go in Blockbuster. Think of it like whatever.
I would assume most people know it's a video rental store. You
Correct.
go in the store and you rent videos.
Thank you.
I would be very surprised if most of the people listening don't know what Blockbuster is. But it's old school Redbox.
Exactly. Well, if they're in another country, they might not have Blockbuster.
Hollywood Video? I don't know.
Sure, yeah.
Australian Video.
It's like that movie Beacon Rewind that Jack Black is in. Same concept.
Never seen it.
It's a good movie.
So I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's okay. That might be their favorite movie. Anyway, so my brother went in to get me Kingdom Hearts. It had just come out, and gotta rent it to see if you like it before you go spend money on it, because that's what you do.
You don't spend way too much money on the rental service.
That's right.
And then they get you because you were 1 minute late, and now they got to charge a $20 fee. And by this time, you're so pissed off, and you're late, and you're sweaty because you had to run and take a 30-second shower that you're like, I wish I just bought the damn game.
That's right.
And Blockbuster is just, party in the house. We're just making hand over fist.
So what happened is, I was ready. I was waiting. I was like, yes, he's going to come home soon. It's like super quick down the road. He's going to get Kingdom Hearts for me. And he comes in and says, hey, they didn't have it, but the guy said this was just as good. And he handed me Sly Cooper. And I was like, this does not say Kingdom Hearts.
This is not anime.
This is not what the commercial said. So I put it in, loaded it up, looked at it, did maybe 5 minutes of the first level, took it out, handed it to him and said, take this back. I want Kingdom Hearts. And then I think I made my dad take me that night to buy me Kingdom Hearts.
Wow.
So I ended up getting Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, they have. I'm sorry, wait, where did you? Oh, did you buy it that
Yeah,
night?
I think I went to like a Walmart or a GameStop or something, and just like, hey, give me an advance on my allowance or whatever, and I'll do extra chores, whatever it was. I'm buying this game.
Yeah.
And ever since then, I've hated Sly Cooper until I bought a Vita.
I really like it. Play it. I would definitely play it. It's part of the kind of PlayStation 2 era trilogy, or if you want to call it, of platformers: Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter, and Sly Cooper. I love all those games so much.
So
I definitely recommend them.
I did start playing it, and like I said, the Vita somehow deleted my thing when I put in a memory card. Yada yada, whatever, it happened. I'm still salty about it, and but I enjoyed the hour or 2 hours I put into it.
It's not a very long game.
No, not at all. I think it's maybe 4 hours, if that.
I don't know. I just don't know how long it is.
Yeah, I do need to show my Vita some love. I need to show everything some love. Need to make more time for video games.
I mean, I've been playing so much auto chess. I've been playing Dota Underworlds. This is the version I've been playing, and I played a little bit of Teamfight Tactics, and I played a little bit of the tutorial of League of Legends. So I dipped a microscopic pinky toe into that.
What do you think?
I mean, it seems cool, I guess, but I don't know. I almost part of me wants to play Dota 2, but also I know that is infamously a cesspool, so I don't want to get into that.
Yeah.
Because I like the style of auto chess and Artifact, and those come from Dota 2.
Would you like me to play League of Legends with you? I'll re-download it.
Maybe. But I like I said, I have a friend who plays it. I might can get him to play it with me. But Teamfight Tactics is a little different. So I only played a couple matches of that.
Is it an actual chessboard? Like, is the gameplay of it different than...
The core gameplay is very similar, but there are some differences. You, at the beginning of each match, you have a draft where you pick a hero. And that's kind of like the first chess piece you get.
Okay.
I don't know. Should I explain? Did I explain auto chess last time? For those of you who don't know, it's a auto battler is what they're calling it, where it's based on the big two are Dota Underworlds and Teamfight Tactics. Teamfight Tactics is based on League of Legends, and Dota Underworlds is based on Dota. You each turn you place like a minion on your board, and they do fighting, and they have abilities and cooldowns and stuff. And then in between each round, you get money, and you get access to new heroes and minions and whatnot. I don't want to go to a big thing, but I highly recommend it. I really think if you like card games, you will like this game, and if you like Dota and League of Legends, you'll probably like this game as well. I'm in love with this game.
I'd say that was a pretty good explanation of it.
Yeah,
it's better than what I would have done.
Yeah, I mean, you haven't played near as much. I've played so much of this game.
That's true. You have. He almost needs to go to rehab. People, it's a lot.
I've played. I'm trying to think what level I'm at.
You're up there.
I'm in. There's so many levels in this.
He's moderately good. I'd say
I'm moderately good. I'm beginning. I don't have a lot of first places, but I have a lot of top 3, top 4 places. So
I think your losses are going to teach you more mechanics about the game and different stuff like that than winning all the time. I mean,
yeah, I like one thing I like with this game. Yeah, you're kind of right. I mean, definitely in a way, you definitely learn more from losses. But I'd like that. It seems like you can learn a lot from each game in this one. Figuring out different combinations. There's different clans and different races. I figured out that knights seems to be good. Warriors are good. And I like trolls, so I'm kind of figuring out some stuff. Yes. And I kind of want to play some more other auto chess games. I want to put more in the Teamfight Tactics. I know the studio used to be called Drodo, but they had like the original auto chess. I want to maybe try that. But I'm really enjoying this game. I am astounded at how much I love it.
Nice. Me too. I don't think it's for me. I tried a couple matches out and I was like,
You gotta play Artifact, man.
I know. I'm definitely gonna play some more Artifact. I play Artifact a lot. But what else you been up to?
I did play some Dark Souls. I've beaten the first 2 bosses. I picked that up at the beginning of this week. I've beaten the first 2 bosses, and I am on the 3rd. And he's an annoying little doo-doo head called.
What does he look like?
He's this big. He's not that big. He's like 8 feet tall.
That's big.
Well, that's not.
I guess compared to some of the
Dark Souls.
Yeah, I guess it's true.
He's kind of this troll-looking dude with 2 axes, and what's annoying is you fight him in a room that's probably the size of the room we're in right now. Maybe actually smaller than this, maybe. And there's 2 dogs that chase you around. When you're fighting.
Demon dogs?
Yeah, they're so annoying. So I walk in there and you get ganked immediately, and it pisses you off. And then you go, walk around the room and grumble, and then you sit down and you say, "Let's do it again."
Okay.
And then you get hungry, and that's when you get really mad, because I get hangry way too much, or way too hard. Way too hangry.
You need to eat more food.
I do. I need to eat more food.
Okay.
Some more cookout.
Oh man, cookout. Oh.
But yeah, that's that. I'll put some more time into that later as the week goes on. Also been playing some Octopath Traveler. I got through with the 3rd story. Ophelia, I think is her name, and I added her to my group. And
she the one that runs the inn?
No.
Sorry.
That's Persona 4.
Sorry, that's what I was thinking about Persona 4.
She's like adopted preacher's daughter, I think is her MO or whatever.
Yeah.
Her backstory.
Okay.
And I don't think I'm at 10 hours yet. I'm about 8 hours in, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm kind of taking it slow, and really I'm glad that I am, because it seems.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of people that I heard playing it and stuff, they just blazed right through it.
Well, it's fairly long, so I don't want to burn myself out.
Exactly.
Also, speaking of Persona 4, I have been playing Persona 4. I'm about the same amount of time into that as I am in Octopath. I have beaten the newest boss, I guess you could call it. It's the persona of the innkeeper's daughter. I can't think of her
the bird
name
in the cage and
yeah. So that was nice. I have her on my team now, and moving on with the story. I'm excited.
This is your first, second playthrough,
I
actually?
never beat it before. I
Okay.
don't know why. I think I needed to sell my Vita for some reason, or I
Yeah.
lost it, or
Or you
whatever.
didn't find the charger or something like that.
Yeah, and I didn't beat it for that reason.
So did you ever, on your original playthrough or this playthrough, are you focusing on, I guess, crafting or fusing personas or anything like that?
Not a whole lot.
Okay.
Not at all in this playthrough so far, but I mean, this is a long game, and 8 hours is not very long. So.
True. Okay, I guess you could do it. I don't know. I might do it this next playthrough of mine because I need to start playing it again. Like I said, the data got deleted, but you know.
Rip. Well, I also picked up some comics. There's this really cool Lois Lane comic. I picked it up. I have not started it yet, but she's doesn't. I have an alternate cover that has her in a old timey journalist outfit with like the fedora. That looks really cool.
It has a lot of Agent Carter vibes to it. If you've
Agent. I think you said Asian Carter.
No, Agent.
I had no idea who that.
Agent Carter. Yeah, it has a lot of Agent Carter vibes to it from me.
The cover. One of the covers says Lois Lane uncovers the biggest secret in the DC universe or something like that. So I picked that up, and then I picked up a Superman comic that is written by Tom King, and I love Tom King. Started reading that. I got interrupted today, actually, but I'm enjoying it. So far, it seems like a more personal Superman story. He's not flying around Galloway. I like Superman. He's not my favorite, but I do like him. I know some people hate him, but I like him. I think you need to tell a more personal story, and you need to show that he's not invincible. Those are kind of my two big factors for Superman. I like when he says, like, Bruce, I'm not invincible, or something along those lines. It makes him seem more human, more relatable. But also, sometimes it's fun to see him kick somebody's ass. But also, I ordered. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking. Dial H for Hero volume or the issue 2, and
issue 3.
Did I get issue 3 too?
Yep.
Okay, and then I got Martian Manhunter. There's a mini series, or they're calling it maxi series.
Yeah.
Um,
You got 3 and 5.
So yeah, so I have 1 through 6 of that. So I'm probably gonna just binge that.
Yeah.
Whenever I get that.
That's an easy day read.
I read the first 2 and they're fantastic. So I'm really liking these. DC's doing a lot of these max. What do you call them?
Mini series. What are you gonna call them?
Series.
Yeah.
They've been doing a lot. They did a Plastic Man one that's excellent. They did a Mr. Miracle one that's excellent.
They did, for those of you that like really off the wall characters, they did Ragman and
What the hell is Ragman?
It's a man that's
Just made out of rags?
kinda. I own it, but I haven't read it all.
Is that one of those old school The Phantom type stuff?
Kinda, and they also did Dead Man. So
Cool. Dead Man's cool.
yeah, so I have both of those. If you want to read, if you want another mini series to read in the future, I have all 6 of those for both of those.
Awesome.
I did pick up a comic this week. I picked up multiple comics, some Red Hood stuff I needed for the new Rebirth, and I also picked up a one shot of Absolute. Well, it's called Carnage in the USA, but it's I guess it's the start of Absolute Carnage, and that seems pretty cool. I like the symbiotes and everything. I'd much rather read a story about Toxin. Toxin is Venom's baby, but I guess
You like all the weird.
I do.
I like Logan's. Do you only like children? The children of the main characters?
Well, Raven is the son of Trigon, so I like. So the characters I like reading about are Daken, the son of Wolverine, Scar, the son of Hulk, and then on the DC side, I enjoy Raven, the son of Trigon, and
the son. Oh man, has there been a reveal?
Yeah, that'd be an awesome story. The daughter.
What? Just throw out 50 years of Raven's history.
Yeah, Raven, the daughter of
Not
Trigon.
50 years.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Raven, the daughter of Trigon, and Red Hood, the quote adopted son of Bruce. So, but I enjoy weird off the wall characters.
Oh, is Plastic Man not weird enough for you?
No.
I love Plastic Man. Also, I was reading. I was reading Scooby Doo Apocalypse. I started reading that a couple years ago when they first started the run. I picked it back up. It's excellent. That's a very, very good comic book.
Let me know if you need any of those. I got the first 5 or 6 volumes.
I think I have the first 3 or 4 maybe, okay. So I may borrow those from you.
Yeah, let me know. I got them in graphic novel.
And I feel like I've been reading something else, but yeah, I've been reading a good bit of comics this week. I'm really enjoying it. I'm glad I started reading more comics.
I'll read more comics when they're not in boxes. It's just something about them being in boxes. I want to just be able to pull them off a bookshelf and read
That's
them.
one good thing I like about the digital. So because you have your computer or your iPhone or your Android or whatever.
Shut up, Ice Machine.
With you, and you can also. I mean, I never read on my phone because I tried reading my comics on my phone, and I can't hardly read it.
Yeah, it hurts.
But if I'm at school or something, I can read it on my Surface that I have, my laptop. So that's nice. But I do like buying from comic books. Support your local comic book shop or whatever if you're interested in it. Obviously, don't go buy a bunch of stuff if you don't like comic books. But
true, yeah. That's kind of my thing. I'm gonna finish the runs I have for graphic novels and stuff. Like I got some Rick and Morty, and like I said, some Scooby Doo Apocalypse. So I'm gonna finish those runs in physical.
Those could go on forever.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. I mean, Rick and Morty. I mean, why not? It's a cool thing to pull off the shelf and read and enjoy. So.
Lastly, I have been watching some television.
Television?
Yes, sir. The old school, baby. I watched a little bit of Naruto Shippuden, a couple episodes. I'm still in the Itachi arc. I know where it kind of tells his backstory. I'm about 50 episodes from being done with the show and never having to watch it again. I'm really enjoying it overall. I mean, I started watching this show 20 years ago, but yeah. I'm enjoying it. Itachi's cool, so that's nice. And then we've both been watching Stranger Things.
Yes, we have. And then Jake caught up as well. So we have one more episode until we're done. And that's going to be cool.
Yeah, I definitely recommend it. There is I don't want to say who it is, but there's a character that if I say that, I might spoil it.
Ryan likes a character that's in season 3 of Stranger Things. He will let you know.
There was a character that I did not think I would like that I ended up sympathizing with.
Sorry, our Decepticon of an apartment is angry at us. So I think what's happening is whoever we share a wall with, I think that's when they turn on the water. Or maybe our house guest turned on the water in your bathroom and that was the hot water heater triggering the water. I don't know how houses work.
Oh, I also want to say, I've been playing the new Capcom card game. Well, it's mobile card game. For some reason titled Tekken. I
saw that in the Play Store and I clicked on it and I was like, this is a Chinese ripoff thing. And then Ryan was like, hey man, you hear a Tekken? And I was like, that's a real thing? Like I thought it was just some knockoff.
It's a card game with an active response system where you can play cards in real time, kind of. So it's very interesting. I opened a bunch of packs for free, so that was nice. They give you packs with every when you play somebody, they'll give you a pack sometimes and stuff like that. So I opened up a bunch of packs. It's got Ryu. It's got things from Street Fighter, Devil May Cry, Mega Man, Resident Evil, and Monster Hunter. I think are the big ones. And then they plan to add more in the future. So I actually recommend you give that a shot. It's pretty graphically intense, so it's probably running down your battery. I will say also that I tried to play Tekken and Dota Underlords on my iPad, and that did not work well. So I don't know if that's because my iPad's a little older now, or if it's because the games aren't optimized.
Probably an optimization thing.
But there's that. In case you were curious how they ran, let's move on to some new games though.
Sure. Spider-Man has some new suits in the game.
Coming from the new movie, right?
Correct, yeah. Far From Home suits. Or whatever you want to call them. Spidey is going to get an upgraded suit. And it's, the classic. Red and blue. Got some silver on there. It's from the movie. Looks pretty snazzy, especially on that PS4 Pro.
Oh, yeah. And they got the blackish, stealth suit. Is that what that is?
Yeah, it's like I want to call it, it kind of reminds me of that Spider-Man from the black and white universe from Spider-Verse.
Spider-Man Noir.
Exactly.
It's kind of like that when I first saw it.
It's, has that feel to it. They call it the stealth suit.
I have not seen it yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
I haven't either. So
also Toy Story 4. I can't decide if I want to see it. I love Toy Story, but 3 was perfect. It had a perfect ending.
It was
and
good.
I don't want to get off on a tangent, but there did not need to be a Toy Story 4. That being said, I've heard it's very good. Tom Hanks is amazing. And Yeah, I kind of want to see it.
So for those of you that haven't played Spider-Man, you should do it.
Still kind of want to get the platinum, but that's for another discussion.
Exactly. So you can go listen to our Spider-Man episode.
Did we do a Spider-Man?
We did do a Spider-Man episode. Yep.
Okay. Also, you can go pick up Watson now. We talked about this earlier in the podcast. She is the newest hero in Apex Legends. She's going to cost you, what is it, 12,000 Legend coins?
12,000 Legend coins or 750 of the whatever the premium currency.
$7.50.
Correct.
I don't think there's a way. I think you have to buy.
You have to buy
5
10.
is the cheapest, and 10.
Yeah.
So you can't. So you can go pick her up. She is a more defensive type, which she puts up electric shield or electric barriers.
Pylons, I think that's
fences,
the word. Fences.
Way to describe it. Her ult is a anti-grenade thing, and her passive is when she uses one of the ultimate accelerators, it accelerates her ultimate to 100%.
Correct, yes.
I have not played her yet, even though I have her. I need to try her.
She's interesting. I've noticed that if it's really weird, it commits you to putting those things down. Obviously, you can cancel it, but if you accidentally hit it, you have to like cancel the skill.
I mean, it makes sense.
And so you can't like.
If you accidentally hit Wraith's ability, you go into the void.
Yeah, exactly. So you can't like cycle out of it, and you can't like stop the animation of it and then get your gun back out.
Right. Okay. So, I see what you're saying.
Like some of the other characters, you can stop the animation from happening to get your gun back out if you needed to. So she's really cool. Check her out, or just watch some YouTube videos on her if you're interested in her.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Shroud has been playing a lot of her. So go check him out.
And Dragon Quest Builders is out.
Dragon Quest Builders
2 is out now when you're listening to this on PS4 and Switch.
Yeah, I played a little bit of Dragon. I got the demo of Dragon Quest Builders, the original, which I think is like $20 on PS4 through Amazon right now. I don't know, it could change, so heads up on that.
So let me just actually refresh what I just said. It is out on July 12th. So if you're listening to this the day it comes out, it's not out yet. The game Dragon Quest Builders 2 is not out yet. So you have to wait a couple days, and then you can play it. But if you're listening to this after July 12th, you can go play the game.
Yeah, I do want this. I've really enjoyed Dragon Quest Builders 1. So maybe I'll pick this up. I would like to play on Switch. You have any plans for this? I know you're a Terraria guy and Minecraft guy, right? So
yes. Oh, I picked up Spacebound for... I don't know why I bought that game.
I don't know what that is.
It's Terraria, but you're a spaceman. So it's okay. I played an hour of it, and then I was like, why did I spend $9 on this?
You spent $9? Oh, my God.
It was on the Steam sale. Yeah, I know.
You can buy Resident Evil 4,
yes.
Half-Life 2, Half-Life 1,
yep.
and one of the Hitman games all for like $20.
I know. I'm not proud. Okay? I'm not proud of it.
I'm not a proud man.
I will say that I am excited for the new Zoo game that's coming out. Like the Zoo, it's like a zoo.
Are you talking about the Zoo Tycoon thing? Planet Zoo?
Yeah.
We talked about that like weeks ago.
I know. I'm excited.
You remember that?
Well, no, I remember it. I'm just saying I saw it on Steam, and I was going to get another management game, like a simulation sort of thing, like a Civ or something like that. And I was like, I'll just wait for Planet Zoo and then play that because.
Oh yeah, I'll probably pick that up whenever it comes out.
So that sounds fun.
Chess Rush, one of the newest auto chess games, is out now for iOS and Android. I'm sure they're probably going to try to get it on PC sometime. It's made by Tencent, one of the biggest gaming corporations on the planet. They they published PUBG, so of course they want to get in on this. And then finally, Kill la Kill If is getting a demo. This is the Dragon Ball FighterZ-esque Kill la Kill game. It's getting it on the Switch later in the month after the game comes out, which is strange.
Chess Rush looks exactly like Dota Underworlds. Sorry,
it is the same. It's the same type of game.
I know, but it looks like identical.
No, man. As someone who's played 1,000 hours of chess, yeah, it doesn't look the same. It looks very similar.
Okay.
But so check that out if you want to play Kill la Kill. If you're a big Kill la Kill fan, this looks. It doesn't look as good as Dragon Ball FighterZ, I'll say that. No. But I mean, this could be beta footage that I saw,
exactly.
And
it's a Kill la Kill. I mean,
people love Kill la Kill.
That's true.
It's not as big as Dragon Ball, so they probably didn't have as much money.
True.
I think this is made by Arc System Works.
Mm-hmm.
So if you are a big fan of their fighting games, they did make Venom Fighters, so that's probably a good sign. Heads up if you are interested in that.
This next article reminded me.
The first article.
That's true. Thank you. The first article reminded me that I own these games.
You own the Walking Dead games?
Yes.
And you haven't played them?
No. Well, remember, I played episode 1, and then I haven't played anything else.
Episode 1 or the first game?
The first game, whatever you want to call it.
Well, there's episode 1, and episode 1 is in the first game.
Then I played episode 1 and I played episode 2. I have not played anything else.
Okay, well, now you can go and buy the entire game collection all in one convenient package, I guess.
Or one would call it a definitive series. You didn't like that?
No, that's terrible.
But thank you, PC Gamer, for this article. I'm trying to become a minimalist, but I want that statue.
Yeah, it's kind of cool though. Does this come with the regular definitive edition?
This comes with, it collects all 4 seasons and their spin-offs in one bundle.
Okay, so it's going to come with the 4 games, The Walking Dead, Michonne, and 400 Days DLC. If you have not played those yet, but you played the others. So it's going to be 23 episodes. It's going to come with 10 hours of developer commentary and behind the scenes things and a documentary.
That reminds me that I haven't finished the God of War documentary, but that's a side tangent.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that completely.
So, it doesn't remaster the games. It is.
I don't think they need remastering.
Exactly.
The art style is lends itself to aging well, and the games aren't that old.
Exactly. So I think this is really cool. It also has a really awesome, what's it called, statue you can get it at. And just for those of you that are curious, The Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series, is due out on the Epic Games Store on September 10th, if you wanted to get it digitally.
I don't see anything about Xbox, Xbox or PS4 or Switch, so we will keep you updated if we hear anything.
Correct. Also, no price on this either.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, but I kind of want that statue. Maybe I'll just play through all of them, and then I'll decide if I really want that statue or not. Maybe find it on eBay or something. Who knows? Shenmue 3.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Kotaku, for this article, by the way. The Shenmue 3 developers are offering refunds to the Kickstarter backers angry about the Epic Store exclusivity. So, for those of you that are, not familiar with my particular background of Shenmue, I saw a tweet about the bundle, and it was super late at night. I think it was 1 or 2 a.m., and it was one of those terrible... So, you could make a consensus that I'm not financially smart sometimes, and I'm kind of an impulse shopper.
No!
I know, right?
I mean, what was the name of that game that you bought for $10? $9?
I don't know, Starbound? I don't even know the name of it. So anyway, I saw the tweet, I bought the bundle, I played 15 minutes of it. Months later, the controls were terrible, and now I am bundled in the section of Shenmue fans. So I can say personally that I do not enjoy Shenmue. I don't know if I'm going to ever go back and play either one of those games, but I own the first 2 for some weird reason.
You are a Shenmue fan, or you are not a Shenmue fan?
I think I like the story, but it's also kind of cheesy. Like, you did this to me, so I'm going to become a fighter and beat you up. And
it's
then
very 80s.
Yeah.
Dude, did you hear did you see what one of the creators talking about how this was only 40% of his story or something?
Yeah, that made me want to eat rocks. That's how it felt.
He's never gonna finish it.
That man, it's gonna be one of those tropes of the person dies, the story's not finished. Oh well, sorry.
Yeah, he needs to talk to George R. about that one.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like Shenmue. They say it was ahead of its time and all this stuff, but so I guess I don't like what Epic did. Normally, it doesn't bother me a lot of what Epic does, but and this is also on the Shenmue developer because they kickstarted it. This isn't like something that they did themselves, but they kickstarted it and they wanted Steam keys. They bought the game for Steam keys.
Correct. And so This is all the way. This has been kickstarted since June of 2015.
Wow.
So,
okay.
Before Epic Store was a big thing or whatever, and now not only is it a Epic Store exclusive, and those people are going to they can either have a Steam key or get a refund. It's not going to be on Steam until November of 2020.
Okay, yeah, that's like a year after it comes out, if it even comes out.
And it's just kind of like, what the crap?
At least they're offering
refunds, yes.
At the very, very least, that is the absolute least they could do.
And yeah, some people are saying, well, Epic only takes 12%, while Steam takes 30%.
That's not the point. I agree that's nice, but they shouldn't have done this. This is dumb. And I have no idea if this game's going to be good. The history of Kickstarter games kind of says,
exactly.
I know people really like Bloodstained, the new Egovania, but they hate Mighty Number 9, so it's kind of a toss-up at this point.
Yeah, it's one of those things where at least people are getting refunds, but some people just need to start playing ball with one another and just not screw over the consumers.
This is similar to what the people who were making the XCOM-like game did, which I thought was super, super gross. But at least, I don't know if they're offering refunds or not, and at least they're doing this. Some good news, though, coming from GamesRadar, a third third Ni no Kuni game. Seems like it is coming. I am super excited. I am very surprised because people did not exactly love the second one. Jordan's dabbing over here because he loved it.
Communism.
It's a very strange game. It's still pretty, but
I liked it. I liked it so much that I bought the pops.
Yeah, you bought the pops. Jordan is an impulse pop buyer too. So.
I'm an impulse buyer. I'm gonna start going to shopping as anonymous meetings, and you're more than welcome to join if you want. Listeners, if you want to join me at my shopping,
track you down and find you.
Sure, yeah, they can track me down and find me. You can join my shopping anonymous.
So the Japanese business magazine, Nikkei or Nikki or something, published an interview with Level 5 of the makers of Ni no Kuni, the president Akihiro Hino, where he talked about a movie, a mobile app, and a new game, and much more.
Also, apparently there's going to be a Ni no Kuni movie that releases in Japan.
Kid.
On
I
August.
just said movie.
You did say movie?
I did. I said movie.
I swear I'm listening to you when you speak.
Yeah, so yes, there will be a movie.
Yes. August 29th. So, that's a lot of Ni no Kuni.
Yeah, the Hino confirmed that the next game would be coming out sometime after the movie, but he did not say exactly when. I figure it'll be a PS5 game.
Yeah, more than likely. And also, there's been a lot of Ni no Kuni stuff going on because Bandai Namco released the remastered version, or they announced the remastered version.
Super excited about that, by
of
the way.
Wrath of the White Witch for Switch PS4 that could come in probably September.
I don't know which one I'm going to get it for. I love the first one. The game is such a sweet Ghibli-esque story. I'm very, very excited. I will play that again.
There's just something that's not anime enough about the original character that makes me not want to play it.
What do you mean?
Does he walk around and be like, I'm so-and-so, and you have to join my clan or I'm going to kill you all?
You're confusing anime tropes with bad anime tropes.
Ah, like a gambling ring that takes people's fingernails.
Oh, what's the name of that show?
I don't...
Some Netflix
Kakugurian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really weird.
It was really weird.
I've not seen it, but the way Jordan described it, it sounded very weird.
So you're going to be in my clan when we do GTA 6? No? You're not gonna,
I've never really liked any of the GTAs.
I bought the 5th one for Xbox.
I've never played... Okay, to be fair, I've played Chinatown Wars, which I really like. I played 4, which I hated. And that's the only ones I've played.
Really?
Yeah.
I really enjoy...
and I was also young when I played 4, so maybe it wasn't like hip and cool enough, so...
I enjoyed San Andreas, and to quote the infamous GTA line, here it goes again. The character says that. He's having a bad day, man. He's just like, here it goes again.
I like the the censorship.
Yeah, sometimes sometimes I don't know.
Little poop.
Yeah, a little.
Little poop. Here it goes again. Is that what it is?
Yep, exactly.
This is a leak though, so obviously this is not confirmed. And I've seen a lot of people saying that this is not real. They don't believe it's real, but this is coming from a Reddit user named Jack O'Lantern, 1989. There's a bullet point list. You can go look it up, but we can read it here.
Yeah.
We got it says the next GTA title has been in development since 2012, but production didn't begin properly until 2015. But even the team was But even then, the team was focusing more on Red Dead Redemption 2. That sounds plausible and in a way likely.
Exactly. It goes on to say it's another Rockstar worldwide production. The code name is going to be Project Americas. It's also going to be set in both Vice City and a new location based on Rio de Janeiro.
Okay, that's interesting. So this is going to be a very big game, it seems.
Exactly. The person also goes on to say it's going to be, the game balance will be realism and arcade, but it won't be as realistic as Red Dead Redemption 2.
So it's going to be GTA.
Exactly.
GTA.
Yeah, GTA. There's going to be one playable protagonist, male, not female, despite supposed leaks. It's apparently supposed to be set in the 1970s to 1980s, which is kind of interesting. That's an era that I'd like to explore.
Oh yeah, definitely. I don't think that era is explored enough in video games. It's obviously very popular. People love 80s movies and stuff, but
yeah, we were just having.
But those movies also came out in the 80s. But then also Stranger Things is like a very 80s thing.
True, we were talking about that the other day while we were watching Stranger Things. How the 70s and 80s it'd be if I had a time machine, it'd be cool to go back and experience some of that. The list goes on and it talks about how you'll only be able to have weapons on your person, no arsenal in your back pocket, like in Red Dead Redemption 2. So it'll be very much like real life in the sense of you won't be able to just. You'll be like, I got a rocket launcher.
Infinite amount of guns.
Yeah, I have a rocket launcher in my pocket.
I mean, if this is true, and also I'm sure there'll be cheats. GTA loves their cheats and codes and stuff. It says here there'll be a giant prison system, so which is going to play a part in the game. I wonder what that means.
I don't know.
Gonna be a warden.
Ooh, nice. I'd be a warden. That'd be a fun little job to have.
They're gonna focus more on weather, such as hurricanes and floods. The buildings change over the eras and vehicles as well.
Exactly.
So that's interesting.
Yeah, it talks about how you can have a drug empire, kind of like Vice City Stories, but larger. And then, on the GTA Online, which is bound to be in this game.
This guy's comparing it to Narcos, that Netflix show that I've never seen.
So, yeah, apparently there's going to be a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, this is, go check out the article from, this is another GamesRadar Plus article.
Yeah.
So go read that. It's a pretty long list. Goes on for a full page. So if you're very interested in GTA 6, obviously take this with a grain of salt. Leaks are never anywhere near confirmed. I guess confirmed until they're confirmed. So.
Yeah, true that. Tweet us at 108 Podcast on Twitter and let us know what you'd like to see in GTA 6. I'm kind of okay with anything,
I mean, maybe I'll like this one. Maybe I'll go back and actually play GTA 5.
It's fun.
More good news though coming from USGamer. Friends of Mineral Town, the perfect 10 out of 10 game from the Game Boy Advance, is getting a remake.
I don't think I ever played this one. And for someone that hadn't played a lot of Harvest Moon, I will say that I consider myself a Harvest Moon fan.
Really?
Yeah, there's something about it. I just really enjoy. I will say that I kind of go up and down of the wave of I like games like this, that I stop playing them. The trope of like I played Minecraft forever and then I jumped on Terraria and then I stopped.
I wouldn't say Harvest Moon is Terraria or Minecraft, but I see what you're saying. It's kind of a survival sim in some ways.
And then I got on Stardew Valley, and then I stopped playing Stardew Valley.
It's definitely very a lot like Stardew Valley.
And then I bought Stardew Valley for the Switch, and I think I made a character and I stopped.
Oh really? I played some Stardew Valley on the Switch. I actually played that recently. Japan apparently has a release date of October the 17th, so that gives me hope that it's gonna be good. There's a trailer going out that you might want to watch. I will say that some people have kind of complained, I guess is the word, about the graphics. They are not at all like the Game Boy Advance original, and I kind of agree. They look more like a PS2 kind of graphic, chibi-esque. And I guess they're kind of always chibi, but they're not SNES kind of style.
Got it. Okay, so
They're,
chibi in a good way, not in like.
I don't like it as much. I will say.
Okay.
It's the 3D art style.
Okay.
Instead of the original, but I'm still excited. I adore this game, and I will definitely be picking it up whenever it comes out.
Okay, nice. That's awesome. I don't know. I kind of need to see a little bit more about it just to see if I want to play it. But, it has been eons since I played a Harvest Moon game, so maybe it's time for me to pick back one up. Or maybe I should just go play some Stardew Valley, because my town and farm probably misses me, maybe. And, I need to go be a good farmer.
Is this another GamesRadar article?
Yeah, man, they've been knocking it out of the park this week. They've been doing a good job.
All right, well, this one is about Sony is rumored to buy Remedy, the makers of Alan Awake and Control.
I will say personally, I don't think I'm very not sunk into, but what's the word I'm looking for? Familiar with Remedy. Are you?
I know their games, but I've never played any of them.
Oh, Controls. That's the one I see on Epic Store all the time that I keep thinking about buying, but I'm just like, $60. I could spend a lot with 60. Maybe I shouldn't spend $60 on this game. This kind of it looks.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Wait, what kind of an I know you say to a lot of different things.
Control is it's you have a gun and I guess you're a psychic and there's some stuff going on. I give it a which is like
I don't know what that means.
It's so for those of you I can't give you a rating system for my ass, but that's like I'm not it looks cool, but I'm not interested in it enough to spend money on it. I may watch 5 to 20 minutes of gameplay, but I won't go any further than that.
Ah, okay, I see.
Got it.
PushSquare also wrote about it. They say, quote, they heard from a number of sources that Sony is lining up a bid, although the company's recent reacquisition of the Alan Awake brand casts some doubt on that speculation.
Although this is just a rumor, but it is interesting to see that Sony might, be taking over this company.
I kind of would like this just because Sony has not really bought a studio in a while. They've shut down a lot of studios.
Exactly, and honestly, if they don't sweep in and get them, Microsoft just might come and snatch them up.
Yeah, that is true. Microsoft's been buying a lot of studios. I kind of wish that I've talked about this before in the past. I kind of think that Sony should have bought Sucker Punch, but I don't know if they could now.
Yeah, they might just have to. Maybe they'll have to throw some weight around and be like, "Hey, let's just give me some here. Let me buy a Sucker Punch," So. I just gave Sony a gangster mob voice,
Was that a different voice?
Kind of. I think so. So I think it's a good thing. And moving on to the next article coming from PushSquare, the PlayStation Plus games have changed for July after some fan temper tantrums.
A lot of people were complaining that this is not one of Sony's best months. And I have heard some people say that it's one of their worst. So, in a way, I do understand because it's 2 sports games, first of all. It's not a AAA game, so they decided to change it. But the strange thing is they took away Pro Evolution Soccer. They didn't. I think people wanted them to take away the Horizon Chase, is what they wanted them to take away.
Exactly. So they switched out PES 2019 Pro Evolution Soccer with Detroit Become Human.
So I'm kind of excited about that because I want to play it, but I didn't really want to buy it.
Exactly. It was one of those purchases that I almost bought on Black Friday because it was less than $10 or something.
Wait, really?
Yeah, maybe. I might be hallucinating that.
Because that came out not too long before Black Friday.
Well, maybe I'm mixing my chords on that. But, so if you have a PlayStation Plus or you know somebody that got one, tell them to go download these games.
Konami also came out and said this was not their fault. They did not. This was not their idea. So maybe for once, Konami is not at fault.
Exactly. Also, Detroit Become Human is. I don't know if I've had the game spoiled for me or not.
I have no idea what happens in it.
Exactly. So I'm not going to mention what I saw and or heard about this game because it might be about a completely different game. As you know, some of you know, I did think that No Man's Sky was Horizon Zero Dawn. Don't ask me how.
What?
But yeah, I did get those two games confused for some reason. So
Okay.
maybe I'm thinking Detroit Become Human is something completely different than what it is. So I will be downloading this. I'll probably queue it up tonight to just download.
Yeah, I need to do that.
Just because I need to put my PS4 back on rest mode because we're paying for the electricity and I might as well just keep it downloading stuff. So that's always a good thing. Going on to some more subscription updates and gizmos and gidgybacks. Polygon is...
I have no idea what you just said.
I don't either. I think I had a stroke. So Xbox Game Pass is adding Middle Earth, Shadow of War, Undertale, and more to their July Xbox Game Pass.
Some of the others are Dead Rising 4 and My Time at Portia.
When I first saw this game, I honestly read that as porta potty, and sometimes when I say things out loud like that, it makes me think that I might be dyslexic and I probably should get tested.
Sometimes, you gotta read something out loud to... What is that sound?
I think he's having a... I don't know. I couldn't think of a word.
It sounds like he's hitting drumsticks together.
I was going to say it sounds like he's having a hemorrhoid, but that's not...
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. So...
My computer will not scroll, so you're gonna have
Okay,
to...
sure. So the batch of games are going to be coming out on July 4th, which is already passed. Hope you all had a good Independence Day, or if you're not in America, hope you had a good Thursday. I think it was on a Thursday. I don't know. We just killed a man.
Rest in peace, Jake. You died as you lived, loudly.
That's not what I thought you were going to say, but that's a very polite thing to say because you could have said many other horrific things about that man. I thought you were going to go down a very dark hole, and I was going to follow you down that rabbit hole and be like, you died like you lived.
What are you doing?
I was just going to be quiet.
You just bleeped out poop earlier, and now you're going to say some horrible stuff.
Well, that's why I stopped talking right there, because I was just going to be like, you died like you lived with blankety blank 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 while watching blank.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
That's horrifying.
So, if you
I don't even remember what we were on. PS Plus games changed. More games passes.
Yep.
Have passed.
Yep. So if you have subscription services for Sony or Xbox, check those out. You have goodies to enjoy. Make sure you queue them up when you're sleeping so you can wake up and play them when you're ready. Moving on to a PC Gamer article.
I know you're excited about this, man. I know you're a big Warframe guy.
You know, I've been carrying the Warframe cross for a while, and I need to do it. I need to get back into playing Warframe, but I just don't think I have what it takes to be a space ninja anymore.
Oh, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard, man.
Well, you know,
I've never played this game once. I've watched somebody play it one time, and it honestly made me want to throw up.
Yes, it does sometimes. It does. There's a lot of you know.
This game gave me motion sickness.
Yes, yeah. I will.
Can you imagine? I was watching Seagull play it, the Overwatch streamer, and somebody asked him why it wasn't in first person, and he said something like you would vomit immediately if this game was in first person.
Yeah. I will say that insert excuses here, and this is where I list my list of excuses why I don't play Warframe. My friends that play it are on much different schedules than I am. One of them lives way across the world, and he has to pay for internet.
Excuses. Wait, doesn't everyone have to pay for internet?
He pays like he can just add internet to his plan. So he has like nighttime internet and day internet.
What does that mean?
He has enough internet he can use during the day, but it's faster internet at night. It's really weird the way they do it.
Okay.
I don't understand it either. He explained it to me once, and then he had to go buy bread, and then he didn't come back for a day.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really weird. So, Warframe is getting a third open world zone, and it looks insane. If already being a Space Ninja wasn't cool enough, they gave you big space battles in the rail station. I think that's what it's called. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of rusty when it comes to Warframe stuff.
You missed TennoCon where they announced all this stuff. So
I know. I watched not the last TennoCon, but the one before that I watched. And they're calling this the Deveruvi Paradox, which looks insane. it is, like I said, a big open world, and it's going to be claustrophobic. It's going to be different than the usual claustrophobic corridor run and gun combat. And like Ryan was saying, there was TennoCon, and they announced a bunch of cool stuff. And they talked about how this is going to be coming to Warframe at a later date. And it looks like nothing we've ever seen in Warframe before. So from the picture, what do you think about it? I know you're not a big Space Ninja fan.
I mean, I've literally never played it once. Hold on, let me reopen this article. I mean, I have it open, but I gotta open up a new tab.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh. I opened up the same one again.
It's okay.
No, I have to do this now. I have to prove it to myself.
You can do it?
That I can do it.
Okay.
Okay, so it's a man on a horse type thing.
That's an alien thing, sure.
With something on his back.
Mm-hmm.
And he's looking at a big green goopy thing. It's a lot of gray. So 8 out of 10.
Good job.
Great, not amazing.
Okay, nice. So yeah, this is gonna obviously bring some awesome new landscapes to take screenshots in, new content for YouTubers if you want to do that kind of stuff, and also new enemy factions and ages for your operators. And it's going to be real cool. Check out the trailer if you want to see how crazy bizarre this place is. And also, obviously, we're going to tell you more news if there is more news to come out.
Yeah, so a couple weeks ago, we almost reported on this, but we thought we were wrong. So, PlayStation is getting, the hits lineup is getting more games. They're going to be $19.99 a piece. And I will just list the new games. The new games are Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, Star Wars Battlefront,
Okay.
Persona 5, Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition, God of War 3 Remastered, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, Neo, and Mad Max. And the complete list of games, for those of you who want reference, is going to be...
You got them?
Yeah, I got them.
Okay.
Batman 3 Beyond Gotham, Lego Jurassic Park, Horizon Zero Dawn, Definitive Edition, God of War 3 Remastered, Neo, Mad Max, Persona 5, again, Star Wars Battlefront for some reason, Friday the 13th, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, Uncharted Collection, Until Dawn, Batman Arkham, Need for Speed, one of the Need for Speed games. Rivals. UFC 2, Extreme Legends. Those are two different games. Shadows of Mordor, another Need for Speed game.
Dying Light, the following. Injustice 2.
The first one. No, that's the first one.
What, Injustice?
That's the first Injustice.
Oh, sorry,
I don't know why, but it is.
Yeah, exactly. Battlefield Hardline, Dragon Quest Inquisition, Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2, Lego Marvel Superheroes. Also, a game what is it? Earth Defense something 2? I don't know what game that is.
Where are you seeing
It's
it?
next to Mortal Kombat X.
Earth Defense Force.
Oh, yeah, that. Street Fighter 5, Bloodborne, Ratchet and Clank, Drive Club, Infamous Second Son, Killzone, Shadowfall, Little Big Planet 3. Okay. Project Cars, The Last of Us Remastered. Hell yeah. Uncharted 4, Battlefield 4, Doom, Yakuza 0, I believe. Sorry, Yakuza 3?
I think it's Yakuza Kiwami.
Okay. And then,
which is a remake of Yakuza 1.
Okay, nice. Then Yakuza 0, and then Metal Gear Solid, insert long name I don't know here.
Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain.
Thank you.
So there's a lot of very, very good games on this list. Go check them out through GameStop or Walmart, or buy them on your PlayStation or whatever. But there are several games on here. There's actually way more than several. There's 10 or 15 games on here that I would almost say are must plays.
Nice. So, as always, when we can, we like to bring y'all deals. And, as we talked about, if you have a Twitch account and you have an Amazon account, you can marry those two together and get some awesome stuff from Rockstar Games. So this month, you're going to be able to get some GTA Online stuff and some Red Dead Online stuff for those of you that are still being cowboys in the wild, wild digital west.
I'm actually curious about how well that's doing.
I don't know. I always forget that it exists.
There's no way it's doing as well as GTA 5 because nothing has ever done as well as GTA 5.
Exactly. I always forget that Red Dead Online exists until we mention it here. So, GTA Online is going to get you some money, and I'm probably going to say this amount of money wrong. $1,250,000, correct?
Sure, I'm not even looking at the article. I'm not gonna lie.
That's okay. Then you're also gonna get bonus GTA money on all purchases on Shark Cash cards. So, moving on to Red Dead Online, what it's gonna get you is gonna be $300 on Red Dead Online. You're gonna get superior ammo bundle featuring 60 incendiary buckshot ammo, 30 fire bottles, and 200 express ammo for the pistol, revolver, repeater, and rifle. And you're gonna be getting extra gold bars on purchases of gold bar packs. And apparently this is going to be one of Twitch's longest running offers to date, with more exclusive goodies and discounts for other Rockstar games coming in the months, although there's no details on when that's going to be coming out as now. I don't know why I couldn't say that, but I couldn't. Also, this is going to be coming up on July 15th and 16th. To celebrate Amazon Prime Day. So that's when that's going to be coming out. So check that out if you're interested in that. Also, side note, apparently Twitch is going to be hosting an Apex Legends high-profile tournament and a FIFA 19 tournament right before Prime Day as well. So check those out. It's going to be pretty cool. And that is it for the news and the deals and etc. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
I can read a dumb review.
Yes, do it.
Okay, so this is. I'm just gonna. I don't want to. This is for Metacritic. I'm gonna stop randomly writing them because I can't do better than these. This is a 3, and the game is Metroid Prime for the GameCube,
which I just bought.
Yeah, Jordan just bought that. So I mean, hopefully this won't be you. One word, crap. Good boss battles, that's it. Too repetitive. That's more than one word. That's all I can say for that.
The person's a dummy.
There's someone out here named Ryan S. And I thought that was funny.
Is it you?
Yes. I wrote, I really did not like this game. I found the gameplay really frustrating at times. The only reason this game doesn't get a 1 is because of the graphics. That's what I wrote.
Okay. That was a good review. Thank you. That was Ryan's random reviews. You can tweet him at Ryan Divisions if you want him to look up a review for one of your games. Or if you would like him to...
Again, they made? Interesting.
Sure, yeah. If you want Ryan to review your game, tweet him at Ryan Divisions on Twitter, and he may read it, and he also might ask me to review it instead of him playing it. So, I'm not going to commit Ryan to playing a game that may or may not be shite. So... just do that if you'd like. Thank you for always listening and telling people about us. We appreciate all the subscriptions, the reviews, and you telling your enemies, friends, and grandma about this show. We are more than welcome to... I am stumbling.
What are you trying to...
I don't really know, man.
Thanks for the artwork and stuff. Is that what you're trying to say?
Correct, yes. Thank you, Alicia, for the artwork, and the Heatley Brothers for our music. If you want to join our Discord, you can. It's lonely in there. It's just me.
One is the loneliest number that you ever...
There you go. All right. And if you want to reach the podcast, you can at Wannabe Podcast on Twitter. You can email the show at Wannabe Podcast.
2 can be as bad as 1.
No, Ryan. Our email is wannabepodcast@gmail.com. But if you want to email to upmepodcast@gmail.com and see what comes back, let us know. You can email us at wannabepodcast@gmail.com.
To say, yeah, exactly.
You can follow me on Twitter at Aswaylock. You can follow Ryan on Twitter at Ryan Divisions. We have an Instagram at Wannabe Gaming if you want to check that out. And share the show. Subscribe. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. And if you have death threats, just keep them to yourself. And as always, stay safe and play on.
Fire Emblem Three Houses director confirms that it might take 200 hours to beat the game. That should be fun.